They're the people you always come home to. Sometimes it's the family you're born into, and sometimes it's the one you make for yourself.
I'm going on a date. I'm here with my date.
Best date ever.
Right now, we are kind of right outside where we're gonna have our little date, or special little girls' date. We got all dressed up for each other.
I think I'm definitely the boyfriend right now.
You are. She picked me up from my house. She drove. She's paying.
Like, she's going on a date with a shithead because she's gonna be made to pay 50-50. Thank you. Don't ever allow that. Don't ever allow that.
Don't ever allow this man right here.
What are red flags? Have we talked about this? I feel like we've never really actually talked about, like, red flags little girls should look out for in men. Like, for a first date.
I know some people don't agree with it. If you don't have this way of thinking, like, you date the men you want to date, I date the men I want to date. Let me tell you, I do not believe in 50-50 shit. The only times that my boyfriend and I have gone 50-50, my boyfriend of almost 3 years, by the way, are when it's things that have involved like drinking and stuff, like buying bottles or like buying drinks and stuff for like our friends and I. He doesn't have the money to take me somewhere to do something. He can't take me to an expensive restaurant, but we do something else. Like, if he doesn't have the funds for it, I am not doing 50-50.
Even if you and a guy aren't officially dating, if you're like just friends, then like whatever, who cares? But if you and a guy aren't officially dating, but you're going out, they're inviting you to go out, at least me, I expect them to, you know. He's
barely trying to get at me. Best believe you gotta fucking pay. And it's not being a gold digger, like, you're asking them out.
We've literally had male friends that like wouldn't allow us to pay for it. Like, I expect that for someone who's trying to, you know, get that #1 spot in my life.
Exactly. Like, let's say they do pay, but they make comments about it.
Because realistically, that's the bare minimum.
Let me say something. I said this to my boyfriend once to try to make him understand a little bit, because I feel like I set my boundaries since the moment I like got with him. Do I appreciate him paying for me, him driving me places, him coming to my front door and, you know, getting me all these things? I appreciate from my boyfriend, because you know what, like, they're still coming out of his pocket. It's his time, like, whatever. I appreciate that. But to me, it is still the bare minimum. Like, just because it's the bare minimum, it's still appreciated. I don't want him to think that's going unnoticed. But when he asked me to be his girlfriend, that was a part of the package deal. When he asked, do you want to be my girlfriend? He was also being like, okay, that comes with me having to walk up to her door, me opening the door for her, me paying for this. Like, that's a part that I made very clear. So I feel like that's something you ladies have to keep in mind. You have to, since the beginning, sister.
Like we said, everybody has their own preferences. That's just like our standards. And as a guy, if you don't understand, then you don't understand. We don't have to explain to you. You can date somebody else.
There's many girls.
There's many girls, and there's also many guys that could fit into our standards. So, the thing I hate is the I was gonna get you flowers. I was gonna do this and that for you. Don't fucking tell me then. Like, do it. If you didn't do it, then I don't want to fucking hear about it. I don't care about the I thought about. That means nothing.
I agree.
I hate that.
Not doing it is like, okay, yeah, you thought, like, what happened in between? Like, why didn't it happen? Like, why? I'd rather him just not do it the day that he thought he was gonna do it, or he was going to do it, whatever, and then he didn't. I'd rather him just not tell me anything, and then whenever he is gonna do it, just do it.
If you don't have the actual intention to go along with something, just don't even mention it.
Actions speak louder than words, bitch. Exactly. What do you think your red flags are? Okay, your red flag,
don't scare off the man watching,
is sometimes I feel like you come off really strongly, because she gets really loud. And you've even said it, you get really excited when, like, you feel good, when you're excited about, like, where we are, like this, like where we're going to, maybe it's a party, maybe it's a concert, like whatever, and then you're very like, ah!
Yeah, I feel like I might come off like that, and you might come off like, and I think we're kind of the opposite. Maybe like the fact that you're not afraid to ask. Like, you're not afraid to ask for like a guy to do you, like, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, a lot of guys would be intimidated. Like, you'd ask them for like big favors. Like, for example, not every guy would do that. My boundaries, the way I am, that I'm like, no bitch, you're giving me this. That's how I would describe you, as coming off strong. That you're very like this is what the fuck you're doing, bitch. I'm training you. I train you from day one. And I feel like that might be my red flag, that I'm kind of like,
you're very passive.
And I feel like that's what ends up like on me kind of backing out. I hadn't set my boundaries yet, so then I'm like, okay, fuck it, you're not doing what I want. Then I didn't actually say anything about it to begin with, so it's kind of back on me. Like, it slaps me in the face. Let's go eat sushi, guys.
So we go on a date. What's your outfit choice for a date?
Cardigan from Brandy, top from Brandy, pants from H&M, Sambas.
I have this from Zara, these jeans, Motel Rocks. I also have my Sambas, black and little bag.
Oh yes, dates.
She's so romantic.
A normal guy won't do that.
Right now we're walking to our little date. Is it a 5-star? What is that fucking store that they do?
A Michelin star
Michelin star restaurant?
Of course.
Let's go, let's go.
This is like the first time I've taken someone here.
We're looking at the menu, seeing what she can afford.
I got plans, I got flake, I want it down for me. I know my friends understand, you gon' hit the town with me.
I literally ate the insides of it.
Was it good?
Nah.
How would you rate this date experience with me?
Goodbye Mario always calls to me. Ooh, is this a brush? I want to see it though.
Actually, let's get cute. But this is the best thing ever.
Miranda loves that. If you guys want Miranda's lips, I literally love Tarte. But these aren't the ones I use. I use these. They need to make a big one of these, but the 72.
There's no big?
No, they don't have like a huge one like this. They only have like this one. I really want this brush. They have like none. They only have this one. I have this one. They're so stocked up on this one. That's crazy. Thank you. I love this and I need her again. I'm so in between these two because I usually get this black one, but this one's like glowy. I don't know.
But I mean, do you love how it looks when you use that?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll stick to my original.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
The couple is getting frozen yogurt.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
We're actually in the last stage of our date, which is the intimate part where we really get to know our deepest, darkest secret. First question that I came up with, super creative question. Like, I think you're gonna have a really hard time answering this question. Icks and guys overall.
Their table etiquette, their manners. Like, if you're mean, disrespectful, if you're taking me out on a date, I don't want to hear you bitching about the prices in front of my face. It's one thing to be like, oh wow, this is like a little pricey or something, like maybe make a comment. But if you're like saying it over and over again, like, dude, that's gonna make me feel bad. Yeah.
First of all,
what's your goal?
Do you want me to think you're broke? No, I'm kidding. Like, that, I feel like that kind of makes you feel like a burden because it's like, oh,
yeah.
If you openly have road rage, I'm getting the ick. Like, I'm getting the ick if you open, and like we're first starting to go out, we're driving, and you're like cussing at people, like swerving really hard, and I don't even know you like that, and you're being openly aggressive to other cars on the road. Even in a relationship, I still would get the ick about that. Say you ask a guy, what's your type, and they're super descriptive about it. I hate bitches with lip filler, I hate bitches that dye their hair, I hate bitches, and it's like, okay, you're literally fucking ugly.
I don't think that's that much of an ick. You have your preferences.
But like, cause I mean, yeah, but it's also like, it was like way too descriptive. Like, motherfucker was like, you have to have your feet done, you have to have your nails done, you have to like, and it's
like at this point you want it all. Yeah, go get an American Girl doll.
What style do you prefer on a guy, like clothing wise? Oh, this is so beautiful to me. Like, this is what I mean. Like, it's stiff, like not a single wrinkle in sight. Is this the same picture?
Like, oh, like so clean, like just like whatever.
Comment down below what we should go next. We should do another drinking video.
We need to.
Comment down below what you guys want to see from us next. Comment down below if you want to.
That's not a good thing to say on a first date, sister. So inappropriate. Date is officially over. Bye. Bye, Data Lish.